It's Week 14 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's gonna be a good one, and it's coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the rookie, Greg, the latest in a long line of NFL quarterbacks from Southern Cal. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Stroud going to set up to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dragons. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Ho-ho!
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll push ahead to the 21. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Dragons offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
This one caught by Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Stroud. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Throwing now on 3rd and long, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. The Dragons offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Hall. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Stroud. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down. Here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dragons. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off.
This is intercepted. Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll drop to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Trying the left side, here's Hall. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the run, here's Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They bring Chase in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, set to go now on 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Stroud to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Intended
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point, up and good. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. O'Connell to throw. That one taken in by Corley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
On play action, Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Jefferson. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT, up and good. And the Dragons are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Now O'Connell. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15. First down, Jets.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Jets first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
First down, New York.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Over the middle, that's Corley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Back to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And the Jets first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's O'Connell. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. And he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Yeah! Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Again, he finds an opening. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get